Yep. So, I have an idea what it is. There's a fuse under here. Alright, it's the next morning. Just got to the shipper not long ago. Maybe 30 minutes ago, 20 minutes ago. It's 4:45 currently. Just slid my tandems. And the door. I like to roll my window down and listen. I just hate smashing into docks. These guys want you to disconnect your red air line. Got my gloves back here, waiting. Whenever you take it off, especially if it's wet like it is today, I would not just leave it out, you know? Throw your glove on, put it back on the carrier. Maybe that's just me. But yeah, don't want water getting in there. It's supposed to freeze soon. They were real strict about this place. Like, I had to send a picture of DOT number on the side of the truck. They said MC, but I don't have MC on the side of my truck because, for one, it's not required, and for two, it's not safe. My carrier had attempted theft. Someone tried booking a load through them, and I'm sure they were just going to take the load and steal it. But yeah. So I have a 5 a.m. appointment, and it is 4:45. So hopefully that means that they start at 5. I've picked up here probably 10 times, and I'd say my average wait time is 4 to 6 hours. So took that into account when pricing out this load, and yeah, it won't be a bad deal. I'm gonna get down to Atlanta probably around, well, let's do the math. So I'm gonna be empty by about hopefully 9:30 tomorrow. So that's when I would need to start rolling again, and 10 hours from then, 11:30 tonight. And if it's like a 7-hour drive, means I'd need to leave at around 4 today. So it's a little earlier than I thought. I thought I'd have more time. Anyway, I got the whole day up till then, but right now I'm probably gonna go try to snooze a little, take a little nap, because it is early. I was up late doing a puzzle with my lady friend, so pretty tired. I got maybe something like 5 hours of sleep, maybe. Yeah, I do go home every day, shower and all that stuff. I know it looks like I'm always wearing the same sweatshirt. I am, but I don't worry. I shower. I smell great, I'm sure. So, yep, that's what I'll do, and hopefully they get me out one time, only one time. They got me out in like an hour and some change. So that would be ideal, but I really don't think it's gonna happen. But I don't know. I don't remember when that one was. I think it was like a 2 a.m. appointment or something like that. This one's a 5 a.m. So it makes me think that they ship till a certain hour and then have time off or something, because right now it's kind of dead. There's like one other guy on the dock. I haven't seen a forklift go in. Like, I haven't seen his truck shake, but he's on red. So maybe he's another 5 o'clock and they all start at once. I don't know. I assume that I'm picking up bags of corn flour to go down to Atlanta. There's a few places down there that order all their stuff from here. I've gone to 2 or maybe 3 different places to deliver the flour down in Atlanta area. It's all Norcross, Georgia. But yeah, we'll be looking for a load back to Evansville area, or just head home because it's my wife's birthday on Saturday, so, you know, gotta be home for that. Today's Thursday, just in case you're confused. Mostly because I haven't said it right, so. That means today's the, 28th? Yeah, 28th. So we'll see. All right, so not bad. It's 7:55. They got me out maybe 15 minutes ago. I had to wait on some paperwork. So, about 3 hours. Not awful. Still less than average, though. And I think it's because it was an early appointment in the day, so I'll have to be looking for that again for next time. I might take one of these, try to get an early one. They also have a different location. They have one downtown that is just they make it here and then they send it downtown it's just a warehouse. That place is quick too. Yeah, now I'm waiting here on site for the broker to give me the green arrow as far as getting out of here. They're very strict. Send pictures of the BOL, send pictures of the seal before you leave, this, that. So, just little rules to make them feel warm and cozy about, you know, trusting someone they've never met, which is me, with thousands and thousands of dollars worth of food, you know. So it's like, I get it. Some people don't, though. Some people, like, again, I had to accept tracking, and since I didn't bring my trucking iPad home, which I almost never do, I had to download it on my phone real quick and do it that way. Usually I have it on my iPad, and that's what I say to these guys that they're afraid to do tracking. We'll just get a tablet that has location services on it. Every time they send you an app to your cell phone number, email it to yourself or something, or like text it. For me, I just send it via iMessage or whatever, and download the app and type in your phone number that way, and it'll always just track your iPad instead of your phone. So, like, if you're like me and your iPad's always with the truck, then you're fine. It's always going to track your iPad. So, that's what I'd recommend. I would not recommend just declining and taking the $250 fee just to not hurt your ego. I don't make enough money to do that, so whatever you guys are all in that you can take $250 off the rate and still be excited about it, let me know. That's all I gotta say. So, alright, I'm gonna bring it home to the lot, park it, probably head out, like I said earlier, about 4 o'clock. Get there in time for 10-hour reset. Exciting stuff. They got me out of here. I was afraid I was gonna spend all day here, so who knows what I'll do at home.
Do you have the load number by any chance?
No, the person I was talking to was Ruben, R-U-B-E-N.
Yes, no worries. Where is the pickup location?
Evansville, Indiana.
Okay, let me check here. Please hold a little bit, sir. Okay, sir.
Yes.
Marcus, Video, Gary, Larry, Pins.
What?
Yes, okay. Let me send you a text message because my after hours team just leave and they didn't send the information to me. But I'm gonna text you, sir, right now. Let me check. Okay, so I just sent you a text message. Just help me with the pictures there, and I'm gonna tell you you're good to go.
Just sent them.
Okay, let me check. Thank you very much, sir. Just last one thing. I can see the seal. The last digits are 775. 775.
Yeah.
And the bill of lading, let me check if 775. 775 is perfect. I say, sir, I'm going to request your detention because it seems like you were there more than 2 hours.
All right. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
All right. I told him my name was Vince, and his like Daan. Your name is like, who's named Don? Like Don. Anyway, yeah, no, it's Vince. Nice to meet you. So they don't owe me any detention because, and that's another thing about this place. They're like sneakily good at getting you out 9 minutes, 10 minutes right before the hour, because you get your detention based on the start of your appointment time. My appointment was 5. I was here at 4:30, and then they got me out at 7:51. Suspiciously close, 3 hours. So if I'd hit 8, then they would have owed me like $35 or something like that. So I don't know if this guy can get it, great. If not, it's fine. Like, they got me out within 3 hours. It's kind of, from this place and most places, sometimes that's all you can ask for. It's just even getting out. This time in spot market freight stuff, like, you know, whatever, spot freight stuff, it's just hard to even do business this way because people are understaffed. They're new staff. People are changing jobs, you know. Now that I'm thinking about it, I'm gonna go, before I scale out, I'm gonna go put a lock on the door. Just because it's flower and I don't want someone, where I park, I'm not super, you know, it's a little rough area, so I don't want someone yanking the seal and climbing in and taking a bag of flour or something. I don't know. And of course they could always just break a lock or cut it, but a lot of these people just have their hands I mean, they're not gonna be carrying around tools. So just a risky run, I guess. But yeah, it's not too heavy. I thought usually it's pretty heavy here. And I mean, I haven't left the gate yet and they have a scale right there. But yeah, I've got airbag scale on my truck, and then I've got Right Way is the brand on the trailer. So I've got that one spec'd to 34,000 pounds. So all you got to do is tap into one of your airbags. If you're not mechanically inclined, I maybe would not recommend it, but has air flowing to it right now because the trailer brakes are not set. You pull it, and 34 psi on here, or you know, whatever, is 34,000 pounds. I actually scaled it here one time because they do it by the axles. So I know that 34 is right. It's probably not that it's 30,000 pounds. Maybe it's 32. I don't know. I just know that it's not up to full weight. But even pulling off the dock, I can tell it's not super heavy. So that's how I keep that good. And you can see it's with the tandem sled almost all the way forward. And then up here on the dash of the Volvo, they've got a scale. I'll show you. Click on gauges. For me, it's 2 up. So 46 psi is what it's showing. For me, max is 57. So, yeah. For now, I'm just gonna head home. Probably try to work out and eat something. I had some crazy dreams while I was sleeping back there. I was able to get probably an hour and a half nap in there, so I was tired and hadn't slept enough. Craziest dreams. I had dreams that I got done getting loaded. This is really weird. I don't even know if I'll keep this in. I got done getting loaded, and the guy had left a big bag full of children's dirt bike gear covered in Dawn dish soap. And then I was like, no, they're gonna reject this when I get to the receiver. And then I started checking the rest of the load, and I went to the front, and they had stabbed into the front of the trailer, pulled it off, and just set it to the side. Oh man, was I mad. I went in there, started yelling, in my dream, started yelling at him, and then my mom showed up, so I had to clean up what I was saying. I don't know why I had such weird dreams. I didn't eat anything weird last night. Wait. My wife made homemade bread yesterday. Apparently it's psychedelic bread. I don't know. So, anyway, I'm going to get on to the scale and get my scale ticket, and then I'm going to probably get on a little fuel. So I guess I'll see you then. I'm going to put on a little fuel. I'll see you guys then. All right, so I got the pump running. Probably only going to put maybe 100 gallons on, maybe 75. Got about a half tank. It's going to be 800 miles. So maybe not even that many, maybe just like 60. Because I want to get down. I'm going to be going through Georgia and obviously in Atlanta. Yeah, I've been boogieing. Q4, I've been boogieing. Done maybe 63,000 since Q3 and Q4. But what's crazy, Q1 and Q2 this year, I think I've total probably put 20,000 miles on. I had to take May off for some Army training and took a bunch of time off for different Army things and personal things. So pretty confident that's not a bad mileage. I mean, mileage doesn't matter, right? It's dollars in the bank. And I hauled exclusively for one customer that was paying, I think it was like $2.60 a mile, all miles from beginning of the year down to June. And then July I picked up doing one. It was like $2.30 a mile or something, all miles. So I don't know, 1% deadhead on average. Like literally all I would do is go to the place and leave from, no deadhead. So yeah, I might throw my numbers up for the year. We'll see. We will see. All right, wanted to show this real quick. This is Mudflap. So all you do is you go into the app. Here's my receipt, but you would just click on fuel stop, view store info. Very important right here, it'll show you your less IFTA price. That is what you should be buying fuel with, this price right here. Not that, not 55 cents off, it doesn't matter how much, it's your less IFTA. For example, 363 in Indiana, you come down here, 334, oh, 30 cents cheaper, let me buy that fuel. Well, click on it. It is 10 cents, or 10 cents more expensive, less IFTA. So I would not buy that. Now I do know Tennessee, like I'm going to be going through Nashville. I won't be taking the Briley, but there's this one over here that's always pretty cheap. That 330 is even, well, actually I think it's like the exact same price. Yeah, there you go, a little explanation. It's a true cost is what it described it as. Come on, man. Just so you know, I'm not blocking anyone. It's a 2-pump fuel station, so anyway, I like this place. Never had any problems with the fuel. I haven't changed my fuel filter, my fuel water separator up there in quite a while. A lot of people have to. I do my fuel filter every fill up, but I like that one. I think I've gone 40,000 miles on it now, which to some is a no-no. Other people don't care. Whatever. It's not clogged up a bit. Some people have to change those every so often. Like some of them every 10,000 miles they get clogged. Mine's been clean as a whistle. But of course I showed you how many miles I've been running. So, all right. So here is the route down to Atlanta. This one's 345. So you can see, I mean, even though I paid $3.60 today, it was $3.10 per gallon less IFTA. But this one right here is $3.78. You think, oh, it's only 12 cents more. No, it's 40 cents more. So just a little, insight into that and whatnot. So anyway, you click on, like here is where I just fueled up at. There's one across town that just opened with a diesel station, but they always have more expensive fuel. Apparently it's all these nearby Hucks, the Mount Vernon one and the south and north side Evansville one, they're all owned by the same guy. And I think he sets prices. It goes all over the place. You click on it and click on which. I'm trying to not use credit cards anymore, and then you get more points. The points equate to cents per gallon less, like 1 cent per 1,000 gallons you spend or something like that. So you just swipe for the code. I'll do it. I don't care. Just to show you. Swipe for the code. It gives you a code. You go in, show the person at the counter, say mud flap, pump, whatever you're on, show them the code. You come out here, fuel, go back in, get your receipt. She'll close it out. I'm going to cancel this before someone tries to get fuel for me. And it'll send you the text like this. So this is what it showed at the pump. That's not really what you pay, the $210.56. I actually paid $186. So $186 for 51.3. I go into fuel gauges, and so this is an app by Kevin Rutherford. It's in order to keep track of your fuel. You can see I'm in the mid 7s. I used to. Oh no. All right. I used to be up high 7s, low 8s. I even got a 9 right there one time. And it's not for. I mean, it was 650 miles, so you know. And so yeah, high 7s, low 8s. This pretty much basically came down to whether or not the trailer I picked up, because I was doing power only, if it needed all of its tires aired up and I had to idle the truck with my compressor running and my hose, that would usually eat into it. And also how patient I was. If I was impatient, that's where you see the low 7s. If I had a cool day with good traffic and I could set it down lower to the 60 mile an hour mark, that's where you'd see these 8s. And also weather. Like the October weather was really hot this year. You got down into the Decembers, it was getting cooling off. Got down to 7.17. Yikes. That's when I went 70 about the whole day there. I mean, I remember these few tanks. Then I got some patience back because I could see the end in sight, and that's when I got up to the upper 7s again. So anyway, to use this app, double whammy, I'll show you both. You're going to just click. I don't know why it's putting 8.17 there, but you're just going to take. First of all, you need your mileage, so I'm going to turn on and get my mileage. What's it say? Read it to me. Read it to me. No, I'm just kidding. All right, 686, 552. All right. So 686, 552. I added 51.36 gallons. The total cost was, what was it, 186. And okay, so this is not a full fill up, so you have to click partial, and it won't give you your fuel mileage till the next fill up, the full fill up. And I didn't put any fuel locks in, so just wanted to document that so that next time I go, it'll have the mileage all ticked up and whatnot. So you can see I've been averaging 48 cents per mile on fuel. I also have a DEF one, just to keep track of my cents per mile on that, or yeah, whatever. One of these messed up, like it's not really 91 and 360, but it adds up to be the 170, 180 range. So about a penny a mile, and so added together I'm about 50 cents per mile. I like to think that's pretty low. I'm sure there's people out there with lower ones, but they I don't know. It's not a competition. I really like trying to get as good a fuel mileage as possible. See, I'm at 7.8 on this 90 day. I'd like for that to be above 8. And right now I'm running 70 some thousand, and the thing I'm at 74,000. And so a little tougher to get great fuel mileage when you weigh 74,000. It's possible, right? It's out there, but I don't know. Just where I park, I gotta go through some stoplights and stuff. Tomorrow I'm gonna have to go through Nashville with it. That's not exciting. I mean, I did it yesterday and it wasn't too bad, but I also went at like. So yeah, I'm gonna get her cranked up, headed out. I need new batteries. At least I have at least one battery going bad. Listen, I just turned it off like 10 minutes ago, and it's like, so a little annoying. But yeah, I just saw the truck go by, the trainer truck that I got my CDL in, so that was pretty cool. They're right just 2 miles away. where the training pad is. And yeah, I'll pick back up this afternoon. I don't know how I'm gonna do this video. I don't think I want it to be like a really long one. I'll probably segment it into different ones, have a theme, not really a theme, but just like a title for each one, and pick it up that way. If you like this, you gotta let me know. It's gonna end up being a lot of work editing and stuff, so you gotta like it, share it if you want. If not, tell me this is boring. But in the end, it's really not much effort for me to just say what I'm doing. And some people I know, like, I remember I was really interested in it right when I started getting into trucking. A lot of people, not a lot, less people were posting and stuff. So yeah, it's just good to learn what's out there and see what kind of, what a day would look like. And so yeah, just let me know. All right, I'm back. It is 3:22. I'm gonna be headed out here. A little worried about my batteries. So I just went to start it and it really didn't want to start. And the only thing I had plugged in was my dash cam, which I wouldn't think takes that much juice. Maybe it does. So I don't know, it's probably the last set of trips I'll do with these batteries. My father-in-law put these in when I was still driving this truck as a company type driver, and so he says they should still have a warranty. I don't know, I'll take it to Volvo, and that's where he bought them. And if not, I'll just bite the bullet and throw some new batteries in there, you know, because it's probably been about 2 years, just coming up on 2 years, and anymore apparently that's about as much as you can expect out of a set of batteries is what I've been reading. So we'll see. Maybe I've just got one bad one, but I don't know. I'm not the type to replace just one out of something that is going to eventually go bad. I'd rather just do them all. A little chilly in here, but yeah, I'm glad this time of year. Change the subjects here. Should have this seat. It's the Pinnacle by Seats Inc. or something like that. I don't know. I've got the tag in the back, I think. But if you listen, if you ever hear me while I'm driving, so the first seat I got was all black, pure black, and so with the all black seat, it started squeaking like that, and I called in because it has a 1-year warranty or whatever. Called in, and the lady's like, "Oh, I can even hear it through the phone," because I was going down the road, and I'm just doing my logs right here, signing them and stuff. Hold on, someone's calling me. Oh, crap. So, yeah, we're gonna be headed out, and I forgot what I was talking about because my accountant lady called me. Oh yeah, batteries. So we'll see. It's kind of the name of the game. It is now December 28th, and yeah, the freight's hot because everyone's at home, and honestly, I wish I was too. But I'll have the new year and all that whenever the freight dies. So, it is what it is. I'm gonna be headed out here. I don't know what my ETA is gonna be. It's about 3:30, probably about a 7.5, 8-hour drive down to northeast side of Atlanta. And I do have a load for tomorrow, so I'll show you that in a bit. So I have an idea what it is. There's a fuse under here I need to fool with. Replace that and then try to stop the wire from rubbing. But don't have this on a glider truck. So the fuse goes in right here, but if you look up there, you can see there's some tape right there, and it must have come undone. And I need to get this wire just replaced, and I need to zip tie it, but I only have that option right now. All right, buddy. Thanks, pal. I mean, you saw I was doing this, so I don't feel that bad. All right, it's a bit of a hack job, but hopefully that'll get us to Georgia and back, and I gotta find a better solution. Taped it up again and then tied it to that wire. I think it was rubbing on the frame right there. Or not the frame, it's a member coming off it, but yeah, there's rub marks on it, so I think that's what it was. Hopefully that'll do it. Let's see. All right, here we are. This is check engine. Well, I don't know what that's about, but it doesn't give me the SCR thing anymore, so let's go. Here in Atlanta, or Norcross, and I have all the truck batteries turned off and everything, so I'm using a phone light. Everything's turned off, everything. So hopefully the batteries last. I did bring my jump pack. Can't see where it is. It's a little, jump. Oh, there. If you can see, little jump pack like that. And it's good for a car battery if it's like fully juiced up. Never tried it on the semi. I don't know. We'll see. Hoping for the best. But yeah, I've got a window 8 to 1 drop off tomorrow. And luckily there's enough space to park on site here. So yeah. Hopefully no one fools with me. See you in the morning. All right. Good morning.